Spear's just in a really good spot. It's been getting a lot of play in both game modes. I mean, it always has, but definitely more here recently. Interesting to see how this Algrim matchup is going to go here. You got that Lance versus Lance and Axe versus Axe. And we're going to see them go ahead and pair off here at the beginning. And we're going to see that Algrim Macho Man matchup.
Oh my god. I mean, both members of the red team trying to get a really early stock here. And you see that damage going over onto Manji. It's like, this is, close to being just a one-stock lead within the first 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah, definitely came out with full explosion. And we're seeing these stocks get down to knockout percentages here. And that recovery might be enough, but that Sarah most certainly will be. Gets back up on stage, but immediately just gets tossed back over to the left side. And we're seeing the double axe come out. Stomp, Sarah. Looking for another one. Setting up the signature. Can't ride it, but that one is going to hit. Side signature coming out. But the dare off of the Lance going to put the pressure on. And now his teammate going to come out and help.
Yeah, pressure was there, and just, that ground pound from the spear. Tried and true. Covers a lot of area, very hard to recover into that. It's going to be the first stock gone from the red team, but there's still this massive lead that they've built up in the process, so I don't think they're too pressed about that.
No, not at all. They're in a pretty good position, especially if they can get this stock off of Manji. Although, that was great bait, and then follow up with that recovery, being able to get that stock. That was clean. Neither one of these teams afraid to fight off stage at all, though. We're seeing the pressure just immediately go out as soon as they get them pushed off. Just immediately going out, swinging with those hammers, swinging with the axes. And it's nothing but 3 axes and a hammer right now as Manji gets sent off to the right side with a Sair.
Yeah, it is Sair City. I mean, you have that kind of weapon lineup. That's just what you get. And there's so much area that's unsafe to be in, because you see on both sides of the screen, players just getting flung left and right. It is that second stock of Fornter going down, though. So, still that deficit there on the blue team.
That's going to do it. Going to bring him down to his last stock, and we are all even up here on Apocalypse. Who is going to take gamer one and be able to grab at that momentum to carry it into the rest of the set? Oh, dancing off the right side. He's going to come back over, try and pick up a Nair onto Manji. But we're just kind of stuck in neutral.
Yeah, I mean, all 4 players are directly on top of each other, but there's no clean hit, no sort of conversion happening. Jaozin knocks both, his teammate and one of the enemies off stage, but, no follow-up off of that either. So everyone's scared right now. Everyone's just kind of praying that something connects.
I mean, they're scared for good reason. I mean, one slight move, slight mistake could be the end of your game, and just like that, blue team is on their way out of here. See what kind of edge guard we can get. Oh, nice reversal with the Sair. And what do we got? What do we got? This is winnable for both players.
Oh no, the weapon toss. Now you're unarmed and you got to make it over, but you can't. Fantastic pickup from Jaozin, just closing that out.
Nice. And red team is going to go ahead and go up 1-0. But it was hard fought, and it was hard earned, because that could have definitely gone either way.
That's a bad feeling. That it has to be just a misinput where weapons just gone, and
it's unfortunate.
You have to manage to go to a specific point on the stage against a Lance. And Lance is pretty good at covering, just general areas. So
just a little bit.
Yeah, able to close out the first game.
Oh, man, we're seeing those replays come out. Oh, my goodness. Over 1,000 damage coming off of red team. Looking pretty dang good. And it was Axe. In the Lance as well off of that Algrim. Looking really good on it. We're going to see if it's going to be able to play as much of an effect in this game as we break into game number 2 with a red team being up a 1-0.
Yeah, important to note that blue team had, 1,200 damage there? They're getting the hits in. You just got to convert those into stocks.
Absolutely. Okay, Dare coming back down on stage. And he's doing a really good job at countering the Lance off of this Orion. Being able to recognize that and swap over to Spear. but getting sent out. Man, so even. Stock coming up.
Yeah, stock coming up, but you see how red those health bars are. On the blue side, we see this kind of attempt at an edge guard from Kaito. It is Rocket Lance, though. Able to make it back to the wall, but fantastic coverage means that first stock from blue team is gone. There's the second right after. Kind of an unofficial double KO there.
Yeah, missed it just by a little. And here we are, though, and we're seeing that if they can start to break away with this lead and extend it. But no, and they continue out with the pressure, not afraid to extend the string. Manji picking it up. And that, Red Team's in a rough spot now because now that puts him on his last stock.
Yeah, you could see, you know, Jaozin trying to go off stage, trying to find something, but just extends too far right into the waiting arms of the blue team. So now on your last stock, you know, you're still up a game, but obviously you don't want to give any freebies away.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And he's up there getting juggled right now. Kaito going up and saving him. Okay, see if we can get something working here. Oh, that picked up.
Whoa.
He just stood, bro.
Hey, it worked. It worked. Maybe not the way they were planning, but it worked. And now, one stock apiece. Yes, you got that orange health on Jaozin, but this is still completely doable.
That was nuts with me. He was just standing there while his partner was getting. Oh my goodness, that's right though. It did work out, but that might be enough to get rid of it. No pressure. They can get that stock off of him. But
yeah.
Swapping back over to Kaito.
Yeah, blue team's doing a really good job of interrupting, you know, any sort of attempt at like disturbing the 1v1. Because if you have an opposing team member at that high health, your teammate always wants to come over, but they're just saying, no, you can't. But while all this is happening, look at the health on every single member.
Yeah.
This is anyone's game at this point.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna KO. And that puts him in he had the punish. He backstepped just a little too far. The Sair is gonna get it done. And, oh my god, they're cruising now. They have that momentum. They're up 2-0. Oh, I just cannot believe how close these games are. Just everybody, final stocks, everybody is just super, super red. And being able to pull out that game, second one in a row, and now we're seeing another situation where blue team has got to 3 in a row. And the way red team is playing right now, I don't know if they're going to be able to get 3 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of, you know, spaghetti in the last game, like towards those second stocks where things just kind of flipped back and forth. And that gave, it seemed like it was going to give blue team the lead, but just at the very end, red team played it solid, managed to pull their way out of that. And so now, yeah, they have the 2-0 lead. Legend swaps if you need it, but at this point, you know, the team comp is working so well that even if, you know, you lose this game, I think you're still fine.
Yeah, that double axe is working out really well for them. They're able, the anti-airs, the covers they're being able to have. It's just, they're working really well together with it. It's absolutely working. I mean, as the scoreboard shows, they're up 2-0. We're going to go into Miami Dome, see what they're going to be able to do with those platforms, be able to work some of those axe aerials. And again, D-Light will pick up on those platforms. Definitely can mix things up, and we're just going right back to that same energy here at the beginning and seeing how this first stock is going to break away from either one of these teams.
Okay, we got 4 on screen, and I mean, it makes sense, right? Because, you know, instead of having to go for some kind of, you know, team combo or, you know, get a signature read or confirm, you can just hit a Sair. Just hit a Sair when you get him to like that orange health, and the stock's gone.
Definitely has some very viable knockout options. And we're seeing those knockout options come into effect right now. We got some early stocks. Red team cranking up the intensity right now in this game number 3, and they look like they are hungry and trying to finish this up.
Yeah, and so this is the point in the last game where blue team's able to turn it around a little bit. So we do see that first stock get equalized, but way off stage. No. What are you doing down there? What is anyone doing down there? Stock does fall from Jaozin somehow, and blue team, despite all of that, is still managing to pull this back.
Absolutely. I mean, I saw the vision, but I don't think Ulgrim can fly. And he was certainly trying to ran out of options to get back up on stage. We're seeing Manji fight with everything he has on arm, looking for a weapon drop, trying to make his way over to it. The Rayman making it absolutely difficult for him, but he does pick up, throws down a down sig, gets some spacing. Down light trying to get the arrow, but another Sarah coming out from Rayman and knocking the sig off. And just like that, blue team, both of them on their tournament stock. So we're seeing a red team starting to take the hits too, but Manji getting rocked way up to the ceiling. Oh, they're flying, and we're more of the same back here. Everybody on a final stocks. Are we gonna go to a game of 4, or is red team gonna wrap this up right here, right now? Bio, this is definitely something.
Yeah, I mean, no axes on the blue side right now. You got that cannon for that horizontal mobility, try and, get some damage built up. You're comboing your teammate with them, though. And you can't afford to do that this deep into the game, down 0-2.
Definitely looking for that weapon drop. Have our Gauntlet trying to work a little Sarah on those, but immediately swapping back to that axe as soon as he has the opportunity. Trying to save his teammate. That side sig is going to get it. And now we got the 2v1.
2v1 on Miami as well. I mean, things can go back and forth real quick here, but you got to find a massive opening onto Jaozin. And it's rough.
Yeah, they were playing good support there. And now we're going to have that edge guard pressure. We're going to go ahead. Yeah, he's
there it is.
Out there just a little too far. And now we're going to have some cannon. Dare gets dodged through. Okay, we're swinging. We're Saring.
And
we're knocking him out, bro.
And that's what I mean. It's like, why go through all of the stress of trying to get it confirmed when you can just Sare? It just works.
Yeah, just Sare.
So yeah, that's the 3-0.
I'm trying to think in my recent memory when I can think of